I have a job, so it took me a while to agree that I was going to do this. I don't have a camera set up yet, but I'll get that done when I get back. But I've decided that I want to use my very limited platform to try and support Duchess Meghan, maybe mainly Duchess Meghan. And I'll tell you why. For me, anyway, what it means to me. I was watching Suits in Nigeria before I came to this country. I loved that show. I didn't even realize that Rachel Zane was mixed race or was half black. I thought maybe she was Latina or something because, well, Nigeria, our concept of race, I'm not saying that we don't acknowledge racism, but we have bigger problems like tribalism and all that good stuff. Not good stuff, but I think you know what I mean. Anyway, when I heard that Meghan was dating Prince Harry, I was kind of indifferent. I was like, okay, cool, whatever. I was like, why is he dating Prince Harry? But whatever. And I would have continued to ignore the royal family because I really don't care for any of these people. But then, even then, I wasn't really paying attention because I wasn't following them at all. I didn't know or didn't notice. I guess the one thing that I was very curious about was how is the British royal family going to deal with this half black woman in the family? I saw the Compton post when it first came out and I thought, okay. But even then, I wasn't really paying attention to it. I watched the wedding. I think my parents were around when it happened in 2018. Congratulations to them. But I think when it became apparent to me what Harry and Meghan were going through was during the so called Megxit, which is offensive as hell, by the way. They made it sound like Meghan was the one that served the working papers and dragged Harry out of the royal family. And this is the one time I will say I started properly paying attention at that point, and quite coincidentally, it happened during the pandemic, I think. So people didn't really have anywhere to go, and they were mainly, on social media. I started using social media more, and I started reading all the terrible things people were saying about this couple. The one thing I will always applaud them for is giving that Oprah interview, doing their documentary, and Harry releasing his book because it gives you a lot of insight. And I began to really care for them. And by them, I mean Megan, because I was thinking this woman has been cast aside by a family who really should have protected her. And it was horrible to see. It's still horrible to witness, actually, because it's literally day in, day out, you're flogging someone. And I think when the monsters online realized that they could monetize their hate and use it to make money attacking this woman, I began to think, okay, you know what, it's time to speak up now. I don't see enough, and there are quite a lot of pro Meghan and Harry spaces, and good for you guys for fighting the good fight. So I thought, let me put my name out there as well. I need a camera, I need setup. I am not going to be on TikTok. Sorry, I can't. The best I can do is YouTube and maybe YouTube Shorts, but I just want people to know that I'm officially coming to support Meghan. I'm going to create this. This is probably the last time I'll show my face. I don't know. I haven't decided, but I wanted to use this as an intro into the channel. I'm going to call it in support of Harry and Meghan, mainly Meghan. And yeah, I encourage more people to join me. What's happening to this woman is awful. And I think even with the so-called NGN Prince Harry settlement, I don't think these people are going to stop. Why? Because people are making money by saying hateful and horrific things about this woman. Yeah. So this is it. I just wanted to introduce myself, explain why I'm doing this and what I will be doing going forward. I try and follow them every day, so I might be posting some of my insights and thoughts. I'm not saying that you have to listen to me. Please feel free to ignore me. I don't know how much I'm going to invest into this, but I thought let me just throw my hat in the ether as one other channel that supports them and speaks up for them. I stand 10 toes for Duchess Meghan. I support her. I encourage you, people that do, to support her properly. Watch her content. If you can afford to buy her products, if you can afford to spread awareness, if you can support the charities they support. I am also Nigerian, so I understand the significance of her, getting the Nigerian titles, which is fantastic. So yeah, this is me, and yeah, Thank you for supporting my channel.